Oh, yes, praise be. Praise be, we are back at the man cave. Got some videos of some crazy women some saying some hilarious things. And some that are speaking facts. Let's see what they got to say.
Tad's moving forward.
Mothers that need apologies from mothers out there.
It's an awful fact for some of you fucking kids who grew up fatherless. Some of y'all grew up fatherless because your mother was trying to prove a fucking point.
Oh man, this is gonna cause problems from TikTok. I'm gonna try to edit most of this stuff. Hopefully it'll work.
These the main bitches that want to be privy to everything but tell you absolutely nothing. These the bitches that always send a text with my child. You get what I'm saying? Everything is mine. And you bitches is nothing but a bunch of control freaks and manipulators. You're never inclusive when you make fucking decisions. So that's how niggas know that you really want to do this by yourself. He have just as...
All right, I'm not saying that she's not wrong, and she's not. She is right. Oh man, it's a lot of bleeping I'm gonna have to do, but she's right. Yeah, they are manipulators and they're controlling. They're upset. They're angry. Poor choices, and then you come up and you're just like, who can I take this out on?
much say when it comes down to birthdays and graduations and party planning and special occasions and sports events. You ain't the only one who gotta have the fucking final say. It's not about you. It's not about what you want to spend. It's not about where you want to have it at. It's not about what you want the child to wear. It's not about the image that you want to put out there. It's about a team. The only time you want a nigga to come get involved is when you want him to come clean up the mess you created.
Boom. There you go. That's right. That's what we call the 80% of men who are invisible until those women are useless to the top 10, bottom 10% of men that they actually want and that they actually lust for. Those are the men that are like, nah, I'm not cleaning up your mess. I look down there and it looks like Afghanistan. It's bombed out and depleted. It's just not worth it. And it's messed up that you taken a man's good graces and then went further down the line to basically be the type of chick that says, I'm a catch. The only thing you catching is probably something you should get checked out for in the hospital or your local clinic.
That's the only time a nigga worthy or deemed worthy to be a fucking father, be a parent. And only
Oh, don't forget the money. See, remember, my son went into the NBA. My son went into the NFL. My son graduated with honors. But then all of a sudden, you know you got to be a father. He got bills paid. He needs his child support. He got to get his new book back. Where are you? We're a team. All of a sudden, you become a team when money's involved, when you ain't got nothing. You go into the business with no money. You go into life with no money. You create a life with no money. And then you want this dude who was a no-neck dude to come up and say, I got money for you. We're a team, 50-50. It's never 50-50 when the child succeeds. It's only 50-50 when you need something that he needs.
The reason why you bitches do that, the only reason why you bitches reach out after many years of withholding the child from the father, because the child's behavior is starting to make you look bad. Y'all bitches want to throw around motherfucking narcissistic all day. Let's talk about that. See, niggas...
And don't forget, when that boy gets big and too old and too strong to be for you to handle, all of a sudden you want to call daddy. Now, mind you, you've made it a culture to push the man out the house. It's easy to say, well, men need to just step up and be men. How are you going to be a man to a woman that's out of control? That's like saying, I'm going to keep being a woman for a man that's abusive. Well, you just need to woman up and just be that man. No, he's abusing me. You wouldn't tell her that, but you're going to tell some man to be a father to a woman that will not allow it. See, this is that brainwashed mentality that we have, especially with you men. The men who have good relationships, who talk down to men who don't, who have a life that you would never have. And luckily, thanking your lucky stars, you don't. But the men stuck with a bad relationship with a woman that just ain't good, y'all can't look at him and say, well, y'all got to do better. Be a man. How? Be a father. How? You don't let me see him. But you got no answers for that. You disappear. You just say, time to be a father. All right, I gotta go. You don't even try to like come up with any answers. It's like when you have some black Republican that brings up black on black crime, but doesn't. doesn't come up with any solutions. He just wants to bring up the bad parts of the black community, their demise. They talk about it and they don't have nothing else to say. But it makes certain people feel good to hear about other people's demise. Yeah, I went there.
You motherfucking bitches, they know why y'all do half the shit that y'all do anyway. This is all about winning for you bitches. It's all about competition. Because y'all too quick to bring it. Y'all too quick to want to bring the fucking bullshit. That's why niggas already know go. It's never been an even playing field. You always had leverage. That's why you bitches exercise it as soon as you get a motherfucking baby out of a nigga. Look, what I'm so fucked up about is why is it that we want to be praised for failure? Y'all be the main bitches that be out here on social media talking about you expecting a Father's Day card and gift and shit.
First of all,
That's the worst thing. I don't remember what year that started, when black women started hijacking Father's Day. How can you not see the dysfunction? How, Sway? How do you not see this? It is so bad and it's so horrible, and you will ignore it. That's the problem. That's a huge problem. And the sad part, it's a narrative that's 100% false. Black fathers are still in their children's lives, and they will push a narrative because the men they choose makes them feel that that's what the narrative is. Like Oprah making them believe that's the narrative. Their godmother, their Walt Disney godmother that just fed them a whole bunch of lies and they swallowed it. That color purple nonsense.
woman is like, she is talking from experience, okay? This is not somebody who is talking off a hearsay, trying to hold her homeboys down, like, just trying to be cool. Like, this is somebody who is talking off of experiencing, whether her brother, her friends, she knows exactly what she's talking.
Yep. And 100%. And big ups. I mean, the vulgarity, but big ups for her speaking up. I like what she said. She'll have me editing this video later, unfortunately, but it's okay. It's cool. It's sad, but that's reality. Men, stay away from, not the woman that she was talking to, but I'm talking about the other women. You got to learn them. Be safe when you go into bed with them, but don't marry them. These women are toxic and dangerous as all hell. And stupid.
Finally found a good man and this blank boring AF. I need some conflict in my life. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna let this woman say it all.
Yeah, that's another thing. Before this woman even speaks, I'm gonna talk to the women. What the hell is wrong with y'all? You have a good life. Everything is going right. What is the deal that you have to come up and look for conflict? And I've seen this firsthand. Something will happen. You're looking for someone to fight with you. For what? Because you're bored? This is ridiculous. I want to come in and just build a house, build a life, build a family. But that's boring to you. So you look for something to argue with.
I almost broke up with my husband because I thought he was boring. Turns out he was just healthy and sane.
You see what I'm talking about? These women are stupid. They are functionally, mentally challenged. I want to play that back.
I almost broke up with my husband because I thought he was boring. Turns out he was just healthy and sane. You see, when I was dating my husband, I realized how joyful he was, how active he was, how motivated, career, goal-driven, money saver, never wanted any problems. And every time we became misaligned, he would just want to sit down and talk about it calmly, hear each other out, forgive each other if necessary, and just move on and continue growing. And I misinterpreted this as him not fighting for my love. You see, I grew up in a very chaotic type of love, the novela type, where everybody's slamming doors, yelling at each other, you don't talk to each other for days. And so I thought that that was love. I thought that.
You're an idiot. No, you're just stupid. I've had situations like that in a family where you get slapped for stuff like this, or people are fighting all the time. Let me tell you right now that I don't need to be told. Oh, that must be love. You know, I did something and I broke something and I got whipped when I was younger. Oh, that must have been love. I guess I had that same effect, you know, the same effect that the slaves had when they told you, oh, Jesus loves you, while this guy started whooping your ass. But he loves you. No, she did it for this corporal punishment. It was wrong. But I'm not going to sit here and say that that was a good thing. You're an idiot. Y'all all think like this? What is wrong with guys? Stay away from these women. Just stay away. The guy who wanted to bring peace to the force, you thought was wrong. But the dude whooping your ass and going straight up novellas on you, that was love. Y'all broken. Now, you might as well just disappear now. Find the infinity stones and snap yourselves out of existence.
That was passion. And what I want to remind you of is to look back at the type of love that you grew up around and ask yourself if you were just addicted to a chaotic, dramatic type of love, and realize that that's not the type of love that you need now in your relationship, that you need now to grow. God doesn't want that for you. You understand? Look at that for a second and ask yourself, how do you want to love? How do you want to be loved? Because I'll tell you one thing, it's not the novella type of love.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you guys this. Any woman, look at this video. I want you to look at this video. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Fun.
I want you to look at this face. Look at it. Let's find a bit.
Was how active he
Look at that. Any woman that has a past like this, stay away. Don't go near it. Don't even touch it. Don't even try to have intimacy with it. You should not have to be with a woman that you have to fix. No. No, 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 no. Do not, in any way, shape, or form, go out with a woman like this. She's broken. And she's going to make you jump through hoops to be happy. And while you're doing all this stuff, she's not, what? The only reason why they figured it out is because of trial and error. Now, mind you, I don't know if she's still married, and I hope to God that her husband broke up with him. Because this woman's a ticking time bomb. I don't care. Well, everyone deserves a second chance. No, they don't. Because if that was the case, good guys will get a second chance with the women that they ruined. But they won't give it to them. But they'll give it to the douchebag, the novella guys. They'll give them a second chance. Nah, don't waste your life, dudes. She was broken in her 20s. Let her be broken in her 50s. Go after a 20-year-old and work with that. Yeah, you have the immaturity, but at least you have less drama to be worrying about. All that nonsense, you can miss me with that noise.
Hey, do you have any kids? 3 kids, 3 baby daddies, and they all gang bang. Do you have any kids?
I'm sorry, what?
Hey, do you have any kids? 3 kids, 3 baby daddies, and they all gang bang. Do you have any kids?
I'm hoping I didn't hear that correctly. I'm hoping that she didn't just say what I think she just said. So I'm just going to ignore that. I'm going to move on because I'm sure she didn't just say what I think she said.
Yes, I do. How many kids? 5. 5 kids. How old are your kids? They're 15, 13, 10, 8, and 4. 10, 8, and 4. Same guy? No.
Oh, come on. When are you guys going to start learning?
How many? Different. 5. You have any kids, Kiana? I do. How many kids? I have 5. You're 5 kids? Yeah. What are your kids' age? 18, 17, 15, 11, and 9. I had to think about that. All the same dad? Yes. Was you ever married?
Praise again.
31. Do you have any kids?
Praise freaking be.
Yes, 4.
swear, people put more effort in the pets that they pick out than they do popping out kids. Wow, y'all are just reckless with your sexual organs. Oh, but the men, no, y'all have no self-control. Oh my, 4 or 5 kids, several different fathers, and you not with them. And you know they're not with them because they're on her show looking for somebody that's going to take care of all those little credit cards with legs.
How many men? I'm 3. I got 3 babies. You have kids? Yes, I have 3. 3 kids. How old are your kids? 24, 16, and 11.
This community's done. Pookie has taken it over. Rest of you men, just jump ship. Find some other country. Do your research. Make that money. It's done. It is done here. Pookie has taken over. They are truly the last kings of Scotland.
Same guy? No. How many dads? I got 3 daddies. 3 baby daddies. Okay. Do you, was you ever married? Oh, no. Do you have any kids? I have 3. 3 kids. How old are your kids? 12, 9, and 6. Same dad? No. How many fathers? 3. I did 3. How many kids? Yes, I have 3. Yeah.
I think the sad part is how they're laughing. Like, this is the norm. Like, this is norm for them. Like, oh yeah, I got kids. I got a whole bunch of them. Baby daddies.
3 kids. How old are your kids?
My boys are 14 and 16, and my daughter, she's 5.
Okay, same dad?
No, 2.
Do you have any kids, Shan?
Yep, they're all grown.
How many kids do you have?
4 boy. I'm a boy mom.
Okay, you have 4 boys?
Yeah, youngest 25.
Youngest is 25. Okay, same dad?
Well, the youngest is the other 3 do, and then the youngest I was married to his dad for 13 years.
Okay.
Pookie is just like going to town on these women. Like, just straight up, like, he gets all the fun with these women. And what do they give him? They give him babies with no daddies. They're all gone. And now they're on the Kendra G show looking for, because let's get it straight. They're not looking for love. They're looking for someone to support them. And all those little credit cards, those are debts with legs walking around. And those every month, it's due on the dollar, on the clock. You young men, leave it to the old cats. Let them daddy up all them kids. You guys need to have more common sense. Forget these guys. Forget these women. They're done for. You should not have to be the cleanup man for no woman. Because while you're cleaning up, what do you get out of it? A woman who everything she's done in her past are restrictions that she's going to put on you. And you know it.